The Bible isn't just a book of random stories. It's 66 different books that come together to tell one story. An incredible one. About God's love for us. And now for an amazing story.
Inspired by the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 13, verses 4 to 8.
The Bible is filled with words of wisdom that encourage us to love God, love others, love life. Sometimes Jesus used stories to help people understand how God's truth played out in their lives, and that's what stories can do for you. In the book of 1 Corinthians, Paul reminds us, love is patient, love is kind, does not want what belongs to others, does not brag, it is not proud, it does not dishonor other people. It does not look out for its own interests. It does not easily become angry. It does not keep track of other people's wrongs. Love is not happy with evil, but it is full of joy when the truth is spoken. It always protects, it always trusts, it always hopes, it never gives up. Love never fails. Let's see how this truth might play out in someone's life today. When Lucy took a summer job at the local library, she imagined what it would be like. Little kids would sit quietly enthralled by the books she would read.
If you give a mouse a cookie, he's going to ask for a glass of milk.
She would use all her expertise to help people locate books with the online catalog.
See, the Dewey Decimal System organizes information into 10 broad areas.
She would grow an educational vegetable garden in the courtyard, and the whole community would help.
We'll sign you up to water and weeding on Thursday at 9:30 a.m.
But within minutes of starting her job on Monday morning, Lucy's perfect plans went awry. Mr. Rush, the gangly librarian, waved her over.
Lucy, pick a book for story time and get started.
Sure.
Lucy immediately picked out her childhood favorite and headed toward the door. But when she opened it,
Shh, quiet please. Sit down, okay? Hey!
a dozen shouting, shrieking kids finally stopped running around.
This is not how we behave in the library.
A mom sitting in the back of the room texting on her phone didn't even look up.
Come on, they're kids. Loosen up.
Everyone sit, okay?
Lucy finally corralled the kids into something resembling a half circle and began to read.
If you give a mouse a cookie...
The texting mom pinned Lucy with an icy glare.
A cookie? Are you kidding me?
What?
You are teaching my children that sugary processed foods are a positive thing.
It's just a book.
I don't see you raising any kids right now, Missy.
Missy? I've taken 2 college-level child development classes.
Lucy was relieved when she was assigned to help with the library catalog after story time. The main reading room was completely quiet.
Can you help me, young lady? I need to find something.
Lucy popped over to an elderly gentleman squinting at a computer screen.
Of course. What do you need? War and Peace? A brief history of time? Something on fiber supplements?
I lost the pointer thingy.
What?
Trying to move my ace of spades.
The man pointed to the screen where Lucy saw a game of solitaire in progress.
You can't play games on here. This computer is for looking up books.
But my computer at home got one of those virus thingies.
I should ask you to leave.
Oh.
In a huff, she went to go find Mr. Rush. As she passed by the movie shelves, she noticed 2 middle school guys in bicycle helmets rifling through the DVDs, munching power bars.
You can't eat in here.
The guys guiltily stashed their food. Sweat ran down their faces.
Sorry. We had a long ride over.
That is no excuse. I'm taking your names. If this happens again, you won't be allowed in.
Lucy stalked away. At the circulation desk, Mr. Rush handed her a flyer about the summer reading program.
100 copies, please.
Copies? Lame. You should get a high school intern to do this.
Lucy stepped into the back room and lifted the copier lid. A book was already face down on the glass.
Who left this? So inconsiderate.
Lucy picked up the book. A Bible.
Who needs to copy the Bible when you can just get it on your phone?
As Lucy tried to smooth a bent corner, though, she couldn't help but notice the open passage.
1 Corinthians. Love is patient, love is kind, it is not proud, it doesn't easily become angry, it does not keep track of other people's wrongs. Love never gives up. Love never fails.
Lucy stared at the page. She had heard those verses at weddings before, but only now she was just beginning to realize what they meant.
Ugh, I really missed it.
Taking a deep breath, Lucy filled 2 cups with cold water and retraced her steps back to the DVD section. The middle schoolers had just started to duck away, but...
Wait, I've got some water for you. And could I help you find a movie?
After Lucy set up the guys with the DVD of Napoleon Dynamite, she found the elderly gentleman from before dozing in an armchair.
Sir.
What? I'm leaving.
No, wait. The computers are free right now. As long as no one's waiting, you can play. I'll reconnect the mouse for you.
Once the elderly gentleman was happily set up with a new game, Lucy tracked down the texting mom and her kids, who were still running around the book stacks, still shrieking.
I'm Lucy. I want to start an organic garden in the courtyard, and I bet you're the perfect person to advise me. Want to bring the kids outside so we could take a look?
Oh, well, I guess, sure.
As Lucy steered all those rambunctious kids into the courtyard, she could finally feel some of the tension leaving her body. It wasn't her job to make sure everyone followed every rule perfectly, but it was her job to show love to each and every person who entered the library, no matter how frustrating they might be.